Hey, and Chad, how's it going?
Hey.
Well, thanks for taking the time out to chat with me. I know you had a busy day performing at Billboard right now, actually. I think you're still there, right?
Yeah, we're still here.
Awesome. How'd that go?
Backdrop. It went well. It was just a little acoustic performance that we did on. It was like a Facebook Live thing. I always feel like I'm not performing for anyone because it's like a camera that you can't see any comments or anything. So like we're just like performing as if there are some people watching us. Yeah, but in the room. Yeah, in the room.
Awesome. Yeah, I was watching it live remotely, and I saw a bunch of likes and hearts. So definitely people out there giving you some love.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm excited to chat with you about all your new music, but let's start with your song Younger. I was actually at your showcase when you first played it in New York City. Loved it from the get-go. And then you released this amazing lyric video that was like 8-bit style video game. And it just brought me back to when I was younger. But the opening scene is you guys walking toward a video game machine. And it reminded me of the barcades in New York City. So I want to know where you guys filmed this, that opening scene.
That was actually done at a classic arcade repair shop. Yeah, maker. Yeah. In outside of Los Angeles.
All right.
And we went into this room and it had tons and tons of machines just jammed together, and we kind of created this arcade atmosphere. Yeah. It wasn't actually an arcade, but it was a really, really cool spot to be in too.
All right, and who came up with the concept for that lyric video? Lyric videos I feel like have become so popular in the past 4 or 5 years for various reasons. Why did you decide to do it this way?
I think for a brief second to take you to writing the song, it's just reflecting on our childhood, and one of the first things that we think of, or at least I think of when I think of my childhood, is all the video games I played, because I was a big gamer and still kind of am trying to balance that part of my life and not go crazy with it. But I remember that idea started out as what if we were in sort of a Mario Brothers type of setting where Mario is actually eating the lyrics. Yeah, and that's how the seed sort of was planted. We referenced Nintendo. We referenced Mario in our song, and then in the production of the song, we kind of throw back the 8-bit kind of sounds in the intro. So it just felt, it was duh, let's be 8-bit characters eating lyrics.
Well, it's super cool, and you also reference one of my favorite albums from my high school years, Songs About Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I caught that right away. I tapped all my friends at your showcase. It's oh, that's the Maroon 5 reference. Did you guys catch that?
Yeah.
What did that album mean to you guys, just as music fans and as artists?
For me, that album was sort of defining in I want to do this. I can do that. I want to do what he's doing. Yeah. I want to do that. And I felt, and the songs are so catchy and beautiful, and the songwriting is so great on that record. I don't know. I think the record came out when I was just first thinking about singing and wanting to be in the band and stuff, and right around the time I met you, right? Yeah. So I think I don't know. It's also hard to find a record that rhymes with the lyrics that you're.
What rhymes with rain?
Yeah. So our options were limited, but it works, and it's true. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, another song I want to talk about from your upcoming third studio album is You. Ian, that's about your new child. Can you talk a little bit about what inspired that? And do you describe it as a lullaby, or is it more just a song dedicated to your boy?
So we wrote it when my wife was still pregnant with my son, who's now over a year old. But we started writing it, and we kind of finished it after he was born. But just the idea of those people that come into your life that you haven't met yet, that are gonna rock it and change your life forever, and having a kid was just one of the most profound thing that's ever happened to me, and it was kind of like a love letter to him before I met him, and after I met him, and then it became a love letter to to my wife as well, and one of the more one of my favorite songs I think we've ever written.
Yeah, and recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And another song on the album, Chad, I want you to talk a little bit about it. Hooray for You references the 1999 doc Paris is Burning, which is pretty cool. How did this all come about? Because it's a really original approach to kind of infusing something from the 90s into a song today.
Yeah, I mean, we have a song called When I Am King. And it's all about like this bitter pill to swallow when you're seeing like others' success, and you feel like, what about me? You know? And then there was that moment in Paris is Burning, which is so iconic. It's the last scene of the movie, and Dorian Corey is just speaking about her sort of wisdom in life, and it was so perfect to proceed When I Am King, and they fit so well together and so beautifully, and I'm so excited to shine a light on that movie. I know that Pose is doing that right now, new FX show, but yeah, this is sort of in addition to that, and I'm really excited to like have people hopefully go check out the movie after this record comes out.
There was just something so real about what Dorian was saying. It was so like so matter of fact, and so I don't know. There was something in the way it was all said, and that we were going through it at the time, and it's I don't know. It's a very common feeling, and it sucks to have those feelings of like bitterness and stuff. But we were going through it, and we used that whole that When I'm King and Hooray for You as kind of therapy to get out from the other side. Yeah.
I know everyone knows you guys are Grammy winners, so I want to know where you guys keep your Grammys.
I've got my Grammy on top of like a really like it's like a ladder bookshelf in my living room. But it's on top next to like a bunch of like I think like Harry Potter books.
All right.
I think.
Yeah, I wish I had something totally different. But mine is sort of similar. There's a sort of like an invisible bookshelf kind of vibe where it's like you see like a ton of books stacked, but you don't know that they're on a bookshelf. Anyway, I have that kind of thing in my apartment, and the Grammy is just in between all of these books. So if you're looking at the bookshelf, you probably don't notice, and you're just like, oh.
We put it. I think
is that a Grammy?
I put mine in like this location too. I don't know. It's like so crazy having it in the house. Like I see it, I'm afraid to touch it, and it's like it intimidates me. It's like I can't believe that happened, and it's like I don't know. It's just like it's still so crazy. It's still so crazy to me.
What are some other themes that your fans are going to hear on this new album that's coming out this year?
One of the songs is called Hey California, and for the longest time I've wanted to relocate from New York to California. Stop. But yeah, and I'm really excited for that one. It's like I don't know, everyone. I feel like everyone feels like their job is crappy, or like the place where they live is crappy, and like they just need to like move, they just need to change, you know, like get out. And that song is sort of that.
He doesn't like the weather.
Yeah, well, the weather in New York, it's the winter in New York. It's really hard.
I will tell you, a few years ago, I did that New York to LA move, and it was wonderful. Like, I love New Yorkers better, but I like the city of LA better because I like running, I like the beaches. Found my boyfriend out there. He came and moved back to New York with me. So I'm back in New York now, but do miss LA.
Don't tell me this.
Yeah, he's just starting to like New York.
Yeah.
You can like both. Be bi-coastal.
Yeah. There's a song on the record. So I've been going through, Do I want to talk about this right now?
You don't have to. What other song? We talk about Can We Go Back Home? Well, you didn't have to. I mean,
I'll just say it. Yeah. So I've been dealing with a lot of like anxiety issues and OCD like my whole life. So I finally wrote about it with you. So there's a song on the record that kind of addresses that for the first time. So there was you thing about it. It's still pretty scary to talk about it, but that's on it.
How have you dealt with the OCD stuff?
Therapy, and meditation, sleeping if I could sleep. Getting more sleep helps it. I think exercising helps it. A routine helps, but being a musician and being a new dad, you don't get a lot of that stuff. So it's just balancing and focusing on like the really amazing things in my life. And it's hard. I think it's going to be a lifetime. This is one of the things that is one of the cards I got. It's just one of the things I'm dealing with, and I have bad days and I have good days, and it's a ride.
I think a lot of people are going to resonate with this song, so I'm sure they're going to thank you for sharing your story and everything.
It's called "Save Me From Myself." You guys will be able to hear it at some point in the future.
Have you performed it live yet?
Not yet.
No?
Not yet. Yeah.
Saving that one up for us.
Yeah.
All right, what's next for you guys for today or the coming weeks?
Well, we recorded a Christmas song that we wrote, so we're heading to the studio right now. Finish it, and we're going to see a musical tonight. We're going to see The Band's Visit, and
we have some like more promo stuff next week, performances and things.
A bunch of radio shows.
Yeah.
We have some projects that we're working on that we can't talk about yet, but we're working and we're making a lot of new music. And it's exciting. It feels like we've created a whole bunch of stuff over the past year and a half.
And it's finally
starting to go out. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're excited to follow along. I want to know, for the Christmas song, do you guys how do you get yourself pumped up to be in the Christmas mood? Do you guys set up a tree, wrap some presents before you
sleigh bells? All you need are sleigh bells. I promise you. It's like you shake a sleigh bell and you're.
Also, it's really hot and muggy in the city, so it's like, man, I know I love the winter. I love I'm wearing a sweater and it's like 98 degrees out. But I love we're in air conditioning, but I love the winter. I love sweaters. I love hoodies. I love beanies, and I don't know. I can always write a Christmas song.
Is this going to be an original or is it like a remake?
It's an original.
It's an original.
And I think you dance.
We wrote a New Year's song, now we have a Christmas song. Maybe we'll just go down all the holidays.
Thanksgiving, Halloween, maybe.
Yeah, I want to hear a Great Big World Halloween song.
We have one. We do. Actually, we do have one. We haven't released it. We have one.
All right. You guys should slip it under the table to me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you guys get back to your busy day, but thanks so much for joining us, and
thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.